Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Levy Center. It's the home opener in 2019 for Santa Clara Volleyball under first-year head coach Aaron Lindsay, and so far so good for the 6-1 Broncos as they get ready to take on 3-3 San Jose State. Good evening, folks. Kevin Dano on the call for you this evening. David Gentili, our executive producer. Marley Nicholas on camera. Well, earlier this week, I had a chance to talk with the first-year head honcho Aaron Lindsay, and this is what she had to say about being the new head coach of Santa Clara, among other things. Kevin Dana here with Santa Clara Volleyball head coach Aaron Lindsay. And Aaron, this is the first time fans are going to be hearing from you on the web stream, so welcome to Santa Clara. How's the adjustment been going back to being a head coach after 3 years as an assistant?
Thanks. It's been great. I definitely enjoy being in charge and being in control. But no, in all seriousness, this is a really special place. It was a great opportunity for any coach, really. And so I feel really grateful that I have the opportunity to lead the Broncos. And I think we can attract some great students here. And I think the WCC is an awesome conference. And so things have been going really well in the transition. I've been really pleased with the changes we've been making and how the team has really committed to those.
New coaching staff, new offense. For those who haven't seen the Broncos play yet this year, how different will the style of play look?
I think it's different. I really didn't get to see Santa Clara live last year. I watched all the film, but I would say that we're a little bit faster. To both pins, I would say we're really trying to find our middles more. And I think some of that, to be honest, is just we have more options at attacking. I know last year, unfortunately, they suffered quite a few injuries and didn't really have the full squad. And so that's definitely going to affect your ability to run a balanced offense. And so I think because we've been able to come into the season healthy and strong and fit and working hard, it's allowed us the opportunity to really do more with the offense and balance it out and spread it out.
Well, so far so good. 6-1 on the campaign, including a sweep of a Big Ten school in Indiana and a 6-0 start before the 5-set loss to Fresno State. You mentioned being healthy, but what else do you attribute the team's early season success to?
I think it's a lot about our work on being prepared and being on our jobs and staying within our system and trusting each other and communicating in it. And I think that when the team commits to that and does that together, it's hard to put a ball down against us, and it also allows our attackers the freedom to be really aggressive and swing, because if we're taking care of all of the easier stuff and we're serving tough and we're getting the other team out of system, then our attackers can feel more free to really get after it. And that's why I think we've been able to see the offensive numbers. It's really a reflection of our defense and being balanced and having a plan, and then also our passers putting our setters in great position to distribute the ball.
How have you seen the team develop from the first weekend of the regular season to the second weekend?
Yeah, it's been a lot. I think, we got the opportunity to get pushed last weekend and really get stretched and have a match where our execution wasn't perfect, and it wasn't where we wanted it to be, both physically but also a little bit mentally in our focus. And we're going to have times like that in season. And so any team that is winning a championship goes through those matches and has to figure out how they're going to come out the other side. And so I was really grateful that we got pushed like that so that we can start talking about those things sooner rather than later and really problem solve. Okay, when that's happening, how are we going to communicate about it? How are we going to show each other that we have each other's back? How are we going to stay in our system and stay aggressive even when things aren't going exactly how we want them to go? Mm-hmm. And you can only work on that once it gets exposed. Yeah. So when you're winning and everything's going well, some of those things may be going on, but it's not happening enough that you feel like you need to work on it as a group. Coaches may be able to identify it, but getting the team behind working on it often takes exposure like that. And so I'm pretty grateful that that we got pushed last weekend by Fresno State, and they came out just ready to go and were just whacking balls out of the bic. And those are things we're going to see in WCC play. And so we have to have a plan for it, and we have to be able to execute that plan, and we have to stay together even when the execution is not quite there at the beginning of the match. And so I would say that's the space where most of our growth is happening.
Your team certainly did show some fight there down in the 5th set against Fresno State, nearly come back to get the win. Santa Clara fans are familiar with the Allison Kantors, the Michelle Gotchkas, the Michelle Schaefers of the world. They haven't seen Julia San Giacomo in Levy Center yet, and the freshman has gotten off to a great start statistically. What could fans expect to see when they watch Julia this weekend?
Yeah, well, Julia is a special athlete, and she's a special teammate. She works really, really hard, and she is huge. I mean, she's 6'5", which, I mean, we see athletes like that in the Big Ten, and obviously Stanford has some very tall athletes, but having that kind of length as a pin attacker really just allows you so much range. And for our team, it allows us to feel comfortable with just getting a ball up in the middle of the court and scrapping and knowing that we can put a high ball up to a hitter who has a lot of range and has a lot of height. Julia will be the first one to tell you that she has so much to learn and so much to grow as an athlete. But she definitely has some serious physical gifts that allow her to be a force at the net, both in attacking and blocking. And I also think she has that piece, that mental piece that a lot of elite athletes have, which is to stay at it and to work and never be satisfied. Yeah. And so I think it would be really easy for a player of her size to, not work really hard to get off the net to attack because she knows she can just stand there and maybe hit it over someone. Yeah. But once we get against the better teams, that's not going to cut it. Mm-hmm. And so I think what Julia has, and the real special part about her, is that she knows that she has a lot more to work on.
I mentioned you were an assistant. Thank Erin Lindsay for her time. We'll hear the second part of that interview after set 2. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this match between San Jose State and Santa Clara. Starting with the Spartans, Latahevai Losi, the redshirt junior, one outside hitter. Also Caitlin Bettany, another outside hitter, number 16, a senior from Australia. The setter is Mamie Gerard, a sophomore from Indiana. The middle blockers, Daliana Grajeda, 10th all-time in San Jose State history, Haley Nelson, Ryan Thomason, and the libero is Sarah Smevog, the sophomore from Corona, California, for 6th-year head coach Jolene Shepardson. Let's take a look at the Santa Clara lineup now, led by first-year head coach Erin Lindsay, and it looks like this for the Broncos, looking to get to 7-1 on the season. You have in the 6-2 system Liliana Light and Michelle Schaefer as your setters, and when they are not setting, they'll be hitting, especially Michelle Schaefer, who has done a great job this year. Did not set last year, but came to Santa Clara originally to set and was doing so her sophomore year. Julia San Giacomo, you heard Erin Lindsay talk about her in the pregame. She'll be starting an outside hitter alongside Allison Kanter, middle blocker Taylor Odom, your libero Gretchen Reinert, the junior from Dove Canyon, California. Santa Clara in its snazzy gray uniforms with the red numbering and striping, the libero Reinert in black in her off-colored uniform. San Jose State in blue with the Spartan logo on the side, the left side of their jerseys, and their libero Smevog wearing white. So here we go, Reinert to serve to get this one started off. First time they've met in 2 years. Setting the middle this time. Santa Clara up to the challenge. Odom dugout. Roll shot coming, handled nicely by the Broncos. Here's Kanter, tapped at the net, and a long rally to start off the first point. And trying to tap it over there was San Jose State. But a double block at the net for the Broncos, making it 1-0. On the tap there, that was Ryan Thomason who got stuffed. And Reinert will continue her serve. Good pass by Losi. Going out wide this time, but the swing goes long for Bettany. Broncos won their first 6 matches of the season before losing in 5 sets to Fresno State, losing that 5th set 19-17. Pass away from target this time. Great swing and the kill for Haley Nelson, the sophomore from nearby Fremont, who leads the team with 3.2 kills per set, also hitting .322. First point of the match for San Jose State, and that'll bring Smevog to the service line. She's got 4 aces on the season. Reinert dealing with that. And it's Kanter over the double block, and Losi couldn't control it. Schaefer now. Had a chance to talk with both Michelle and Kanter earlier this week. Schaefer, beautiful serve. Losi did well to keep this point going. Comes a free ball. A roll shot there. And a kill for San Jose State. They're able to side out. So 2 serving 3. Grajeda with the kill there. Mentioned she is tied for 10th all time in total blocks at San Jose State with 286. And sent over by Liliana Light. Able to get the service right back in the hands of the Broncos. Light with her first kill. She and Schaefer, the setters in the 6-2. Aaron Lindsay saying, expect this Bronco team to play a little quicker with some more tempo offensively. Tapped over by Odom. And sent over on 2. Nicely done by Gerard, the setter. Not your typical dumping motion there. Usually you see it kind of tapped over with one hand. Really kind of set that one over to an open area on the court. Now here's Bettany. Second on the team with more than 2.6 kills per set, and she gets an ace there as that one wasn't handled by San Giacomo. Bettany leads the team now with 6 aces after that one, tying it up at 4 in the early going. Another good serve. Odom sent right back to her. Light dug out. Reiner with the second ball this time for San Giacomo, and the overpass lands wide. Broncos back in the lead. Odom. A nice dig, Schaefer. Second ball from Kanter this time. San Giacomo sent back. This time it's Light. Free ball to the Broncos. Setting middle this time. Dreyer dug out. San Giacomo. Good pass that time from Smevog, and the roll shot works. Haley Nelson gets her second kill. That'll bring Grajeda back to serve. Biology, science, and systems physiology major, chemistry minor, 3-time academic, all Mountain West. For the senior from Clovis in the Fresno area. Leads the team with a 380 attack efficiency. And close to 0.7 blocks per set, 15 total blocks on the season. She could probably get up to as high as 4th on the all-time blocks list. She would need 80 more to tie for 4th. That would put her at 95 on a season. The most she's had in a year, just north of 100 at 103. violation on San Jose State. So Light will serve now. The slide working to perfection there. Bettene puts it down. Actually make that Thomason. Ryan Thomason, the 15 and the 16, looking pretty similar from here. It's a serve from Gerard. Not an ideal pass, but Schaefer takes advantage with the roll shot. I was talking with Aaron Lindsay earlier this week, and she was saying, it's great to smack the ball down and hit it with as much force as possible. It's also about placement and sometimes changing speeds, and Schaefer doing a good job of that right there. Back set for Michelle, and Schaefer makes it back-to-back kills. So Schaefer with her first 2 kills on her first 2 attacks. This is San Giacomo serving. Off the slide. Santa Clara read it well. Here's Kanter around the double. Free ball from Smevog on the overpass. And right at the net, that's Alexa Dreyer. Easy kill there. Nine coming 6. 3 straight for SCU. Low C will bat it back. Schaefer long. So the Spartans get the side out. San Jose State last time out swept by Cal Poly. Time before that they dug out of an 0-2 set hole to take down North Texas in 5. This is a program on the rise in San Jose State. Back-to-back winning seasons for the first time in nearly 20 years. Last back-to-back winning seasons, 2000 and 2001. 2001, the last time San Jose State went to the NCAA tournament. Jolene Shepherdson's done a nice job indeed here in the 408. Bumped out wide, down the line, and long on the attack from Haley Nelson. Broncos have taken 5 of the last 6. Serve goes long there. It was Reinert on the service there, and now her opposite libero, Smevog, leads the team with more than 4.3 digs per set. That was a tough serve to deal with. Back set for Schaefer down the line. Smevog keeps it up. Free ball back to the Broncos. Light with the set for Kanter, who finds the back corner of the court. And Allison Kanter gets her 3rd kill in 5 air-free attacks. So Santa Clara's built a little bit of a cushion here as we approach the midpoint of set numero 1. Back set, Nelson, nicely done by Gretchen Reinert. Kanter one more time, leads to a bad pass and a free ball. Santa Clara on the front foot here with Kanter. Allison tooling the block. And the Broncos lead by 5. Kanter, 4 kills now. Came into this match 2nd in kills, only trailing San Giacomo. That's the 2nd service error for the Broncos. And Nelson will serve. Back to San Giacomo, and she goes into the net. Well, San Giacomo, 6 rotation player. Swinging from the back row there as the Spartans get a point on serve. Kanter, nice dig, Smebog. And that attack goes long for Betnay. So lead back up to 4. Santa Clara off to a good start this year. They swept Indiana in Bloomington. Always good to beat a Big Ten team. And well, they might not be the Penn States and Wisconsins and Nebraskas of the world. They're still a Big Ten side. Had a decent year for them last year. Really a nice confidence booster for this Broncos side. Of course, Aaron Lindsay had coached in the Big Ten as an assistant at Illinois as San Giacomo finds the floor. And it's 15-10 Santa Clara. And we'll get the timeout on the floor with it being 15-10. Santa Clara will take the break. This is Santa Clara Volleyball on the WCC Network. San Jose State is challenging the previous one. Here at Levy Center, and so far so good for Santa Clara, leading San Jose State 15-10. Kevin Dano on the call. As the Broncos out to this 5-point lead midway through the first. The Broncos picked to finish 9th in the WCC preseason poll, ahead of only USF. BYU, after a Final Four appearance, picked to win the league, a conference that sent 5 teams to the NCAAs last year, including 2 to the Sweet 16, USD, in addition to BYU. So this is a deep, deep league, where Santa Clara has also gone to the Final Four back in 2005. Meanwhile, San Jose State picked to finish 5th in the Mountain West. 11 teams in the Mountain West for volleyball. And we are out of the timeout with Kanter serving. Good serve there. Losi had trouble with it. Here comes a free ball. Schaefer setting Odom. You heard Aaron Lindsay say we want to set our middles more this year as opposed to seasons prior. And a timeout called by Jolene Shepherdson right out of the mandatory timeout, and it's 16-10. San Jose State trailing by 6. We'll keep it here on the WCC Network, and this will give us time to let you know that San Jose State versus Santa Clara is an exclusive presentation of the WCC Network on Stadium. For more live West Coast Conference broadcast features and information, go to watchstadium.com and WCCsports.com. So the Broncos, our scoreboard saying 15-10. The live stats saying 14-11. We're pretty sure it's 16-10. So that was the first of 2 charged timeouts taken by Jolene Shepherdson. Mentioned she's led the Spartans back-to-back winning seasons for the first time since the 2000 and 2001 seasons. Before that, she was the head coach at CSU Bakersfield, took over an 0-31 team 2010, then went 8-18 her first year. 6th best improvement in the NCAA that year. Aaron Lindsay, former assistant coach at Stanford, 2017 and 18 seasons there, won a natty last year, a couple of Final Four appearances, and then was assistant coach at Illinois in 2016. Same head coach at both Illinois and Stanford, Kevin Hambley. Before that, 5 years as the Dartmouth head coach. Into the net there on the service for Kanter. So San Jose State with the side out, and Bettene will serve. San Giacomo goes long. So our live stats and scoreboard here both saying 15-12. And here comes the service again from Bettene. Odom. And good effort there by Gerard trying to tip it over, but the pass went too far away for Gerard to really do something with it. So the Broncos get the side out and they lead by 4. Odom serving this time. Much better pass this time, but the second ball left a lot to be desired for the Spartans. Setting middle again, and there's Alexa Dreyer. So Dreyer with her second kill. Odom's got a kill. Your middle blockers there for Santa Clara. Swing goes wide. Trying to go cross court there was Losi, Latahevi Losi, the redshirt junior from Fremont. And San Jose State's going to call its second and final timeout of the first set, trailing 18-12. We'll keep it here again, and if you see an outstanding play from the Broncos tonight, tweet a description of the play and use the hashtag TopPlayTuesday to nominate it for the West Coast Conference's Top Plays of the Week. Your submission might just make the difference when the WCC picks the best action from this week. Tonight on all season long, hashtag TopPlayTuesday. So just to clean something up, there was a point overturned on a challenge, and that's why the point at 15-10 was overturned, and that's the missing bit of information they failed to give you earlier. Well, I failed to give you earlier. So 18-12 is the correct score, as Santa Clara breaks the Aaron Lindsay huddle. Her staff this year, associate head coach is Jeff Alzina, who is a UCSB grad. Her assistant coach and recruiting coordinator is Bree Mackey, who played at Long Beach State, and volunteer assistant Danielle Davis, who was at Illinois at the same time as Aaron Lindsay. Setting middle that time, Grajeda with the kill. So Thaliana Grajeda averaging 1.68 kills per set coming in, then sends it away. San Giacomo goes cross court and finds the floor. San Giacomo, WCC Player of the Week, first week of September. 4.15 kills per set that week, hit 341 on the season, hitting 341, and is at 4.09 kills per set. Broncos looking to create separation. Shepherdson can't stop the action anymore. Losi, oh, great pancake dig there. That was light on the dig. As the rally continues, Liliana setting up San Giacomo, just tried to push it over. The defense ready. Nicely done by Reiner, just to free ball it over. Losi with the block, taking some steam off that swing. Schaefer with the kill. San Jose State had gone into the net anyways. But the Broncos lead by 7. Light again serving. 5 aces, 5 airs for Light. Losi over the double block. Kanter the dig, and a good effort there from Light to try to get the second ball, but that one couldn't quite tell if it was going over the San Jose State side, where it was going to land. And so San Jose State will get back on serve with Gerard. Schaefer around the double. Nice dig, Smevog. From the back row, Bettene goes long. We'll get a sub, Michelle Gajka, who a couple of years ago led the team with 3.2 kills per set, had 200 on the dot overall in a 2017 campaign. Broncos going 500 that year, 15-15. Really finished the year strong. Unlike last year, when the Broncos started 4-2 and finished 2-22. Went 1-17 in the WCC. Their lone win, a 4-setter over Pacific on October 18th. Lost their last 9 matches. Service air from Losi. Trying to float that one over and went wide of the mark. Broncos overall 6-24 in 2018. Double block. Kanter and Odom combining. And the Broncos closing in on a 1-0 lead. Reinert. Pass away from target. Bettene, nicely done. And Caitlin Bettene with her first kill has 3 airs and 5 attacks. Smevog will serve. Well, they're going to need the service run of a lifetime here from Smevog to get back into this set. And Schaefer tooling the block that time, putting so much force on it. The block landed well wide. And now it's set point for Schaefer and Santa Clara. It's been a dominant first set, out hitting San Jose State 324-61 to this point. And it ends on an ace for Michelle Schaefer. That's her 12th ace on the season to lead the team. And the Broncos so far so good here on Thursday night, leading 1-0 after taking down the Spartans 25-16 in the first set. We'll take a break. You're watching the WCC Network on Stadium. WCC Network is the West Coast Conference's home for exclusive live broadcasts, on-demand content, and championship coverage, all free of charge. That includes all Bronco volleyball home matches and road matches in conference play. Catch all the action on your smartphone, tablet, computer, or connected TV. The WCC Network, all the action, anytime, anywhere. And the first set is any indication of what you're going to see from the Broncos this year on the WCC Network. You're in store for a good campaign. 25-16 after the first set. They take down the Spartans again, out-hitting Sparty 324-61. This is a good Spartans team. Picked to finish top half of the Mountain West this year. They finished 4th in the Mountain West last year after winning 10 of their final 12 matches. Their most conference wins since joining the Mountain West, and highest Mountain West finish, highest conference finish since 2006 when they were in the Western Athletic Conference. So it's San Giacomo, Dreyer, Schaefer, Light, Odom, and Kanter, the 6 on the floor for the Broncos. Smevog still waiting to check in here. And now Reinert will come in for Dreyer, as Dreyer's rotation would have had her in the back row. And it looks like it's going to be Betnay who will come out for Smevog. The others on the floor, Gerard Losi alongside Thomason, Nelson. No, it will be Thomason coming out. Betnay will serve. And Grajeda, the other one out there. So Betnay serving. 5 aces coming in. Had an ace in the first set and just missed another ace there. That was the right idea. But just a little long. And now Schaefer, the sophomore, had a great freshman season when she was named WCC All-Frosh. Another point for Santa Clara. Violation on San Jose State. Ball handling error on Gerard. Back set here, and a nice dig by Michelle. Joust to the net, tapped over by Odom. They go out wide to Losi. Schaefer, the nice set. It will be free balled by San Giacomo this time. And wide of the mark for Losi. So Santa Clara claims the first 3 points of set numero dos. Good pass that time for Smevog. On the slide, Grajeda. Good coverage there by Light. Kanter down the line. And wide. Thought there might have been a touch of the net. It's not the case. One serving 3. At the end of the second set, you'll hear the rest of our interview with new head coach Aaron Lindsay. And a point for San Jose State as Light went into the net. So get to hear more from Aaron after set number 2. Losi powers it down. And San Jose State, after conceding the first 3 points of set number 2, take the next 3 points. And a service there for Grajeda. Kanter will serve now. Aaron Lindsay, the 1998 ACC Player of the Year in North Carolina, led the team to the ACC regular season title, got to the second round of the NCAAs that year. Losi blocked, and Light there alongside Odom. That's one thing that Aaron's really been impressed with Liliana, her blocking at the net. They don't set her as much when she is not setting. Averages under a kill per set, but you see that blocking prowess right there, close to 0.9 blocks per set coming in. It's 5-3 Santa Clara. The roll shot is tipped by Odom. And here comes San Giacomo into the net. It was not touched by San Jose State. Second time San Giacomo's gone into the net. In fact, Erin Lindsay was named to the ACC's 50th anniversary team. So she was quite the player. All-time leader in assists, the former setter, Erin Lindsay, from the back row, and a nice dig from Schaefer. Way long for Light. You can tell as soon as that left her hand, that one wasn't gonna go in. Gerard, she'll serve. Tapped over San Giacomo. Gerard was there. Comes a set for Nelson down the line and long. Tried to just tuck it in that back corner there. Did Haley Nelson, the Fremont product, Cal High Sports D2 State Girls Athlete of the Year at Newark Memorial. The house that Kyle Spain built, and tooling the block off the slide was Nelson. That was nice. So 6 up here as Lataheva Ilosi will send it away. Also from Fremont, she went to Washington High. And the roll shot from Light is stuffed. Usually on a roll shot, you want to get that well clear of the net. That one just right on top of the net. An easy double stuff there for San Jose State. But Dreyer ties it right back with a powering finish. 7 up, Light will serve. See Schaefer set. And that hit the antenna. Incoming 7. Well, we could see Light set from the back row. We'll see what the plan of attack here is. And yeah, Schaefer's just going to have to punch that one over, and that will work. Not the cleanest point, but Santa Clara leads 9-7. Light on the service. Back set here. Nelson gets it. Haley Nelson with 4 kills now. 9-8 Bronco edge. Free balled over. Timing not there with Light and Dreyer, but the Broncos take advantage and go up 2.
Number 2, Julia San Giacomo to serve.
Alexa Dreyer and San Giacomo on that double block. San Giacomo serving well behind the service line. Overpass, and Dreyer takes advantage. Alexa with 5 kills and 7 attacks. Sitting 7-14. Back set, and Haley Nelson wants that one back. Got way too cute with that. Just trying to tap it over. And you rarely see it come that short. So Jolene Shepherdson has seen enough. She calls for time. We'll step aside as well. This is Santa Clara Volleyball on the WCC Network. here at Levy Center. Santa Clara taking the first set 25-16, the second 12-8. Big shout out to Marley Nicholas, our camera operator, David Gentili, our executive producer. We'll have the call for Santa Clara soccer tomorrow night. Big win for the Broncos last Thursday against UCLA. Really could have scored another goal in that 2-0 win. Bad touch there from the Broncos, and San Jose State gets the point out of the timeout, just like Jolene Shepherdson desired. Her associate head coach is her husband, Aaron. It's a husband and wife coaching staff. You have the Shepherdsons, and then you have Taylor and Delaney Gregory, assistants, who both played at Long Beach State. Taylor for the men, Delaney for the women. And that husband-wife combo also on staff. On the back row, not what San Jose State intended there. Leads to a free ball. Back set for Schaefer, who really cranked one there. Oh, Michelle Schaefer. She's been fun to watch in her 1+ years now. And Michelle with 5 kills. That matches Alexa Dreyer for the team lead. Santa Clara hitting 0 this set. San Jose State hitting -53. It has not been a clean set. But Santa Clara has been the better side through the first 22 points of this second set. Grajeda. Light does well with the up there, and Kanter gets her 5th kill. Broncos by 5. There's a good way to not call timeout. Find a wet spot on the floor. Break up the rhythm of the server. Of course, there is a wet spot there. They're bringing the ball guy out. But hey, it's a good way to regroup. Every team does it. So Dreyer will serve. Sends it over. That's a tough one to deal with. Tapped over nicely by Gerard. Santa Clara is sent scrambling. Good pace on that roll shot from Dreyer. And Haley Nelson has tried to go off speed a couple of times, and it hasn't worked out. She's got good pace behind her normal swing and has been effective. She's the leading attacker with 5 kills, but has had some issues on the non-fastballs. That was tough for Grajeda to deal with. Santa Clara pulling away, leading 16-9, and Shepherdson turns to her bench and says, get on in there, Tobias Schwartz, the sophomore from Munich, who replaced Bettene. Schwartz has played in 13 sets this year, 1.46 kills per set, with 11 digs. Off the slide, and Grajeda having to use her left hand. Oh, that's one thing that's worked nicely for Gerard, the dump going over on 2. That's accounted for both of her kills, and see if this can give San Jose State some momentum. There's a wet spot on the Santa Clara side of the floor. And Schwartz will serve. She is the first Spartan volleyball player from Germany. Won a German title with her club team. I will not try to pronounce the name. Set over. Good opportunity here for the Broncos from the back row. San Giacomo. She has the most attacks on the team in this contest. Well, that was just her 3rd kill tonight. She does have 3 digs and a block. She's been active. And Light will sub out as Cameron Kawili will come in. The lefty in her 2nd year on the Mission campus. Broncos leading by a touchdown, 17-10. And just San Jose State has not been in system very much in the 2nd set, and it's showing. They trail 18-10 as the Broncos are giving them all sorts of fits, and Jolene Shepherdson's going to use her 2nd and final timeout of this set. We'll keep it here with Santa Clara up 18-10 after that last block from Cameron Kawili. Tickets for Santa Clara athletic events are on sale now. Go to santaclarabroncos.com/tickets or call the ticket office at 408-554-6660. Excuse me, 408-554-4660 from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Chad, Jesse, and Buck are excited to get the ball rolling on your next Bronco outing. Well, the Broncos hitting 246 for the match, just 100 in this set. Though hitting better over their last 4 attacks. And they got 2 kills in that span. Meanwhile, San Jose State's hitting -17 for the match and -111 for this set. 6 kills, 9 errors. And just the issue has been the second ball has, in recent rallies, not really been there. And also some very good attacking from Santa Clara's made it be where there's just hasn't been an opportunity for San Jose State to really set up a good attack, and has led to a lot of free balls. So out of the timeout, Santa Clara looking to pad this lead with the Schaefer service. That's a good pass and a good set from the back row, Nelson. And that's what you expect to see more of from San Jose State, this very solid side. It's had winning non-conference records each of the last 5 years. Grajeda on the jump serve. Set goes to Kanter. Nice dig from Schwartz. But again, another free ball for Santa Clara. Kanter off the net and out. Not sure if that hit the antenna. A couple of officials are discussing it. And we are going to redo the point. So still 11 serving 18. Shepherdson can't be happy with that. And understandably so. Trailing by 7 in the second.
We have a replay.
So here we go. Ace. Grajeda with the perfect service there. Her 5th ace of the season. All Mountain West honorable mention last year. Oh, great set there by Schaefer. Losi on the roll shot. Reinert there. And Kanter tooling the block. Allison Kanter with 6 kills. And she will go back to serve. She had 4 straight aces in the first set against Indiana. I talked with her this week and I asked her if she'd been on that kind of run before. She said in club volleyball, she had 10 aces in a row. And of course, since we're talking about aces, she has an air. It's 13 serving 19. Gerard serving now. This is Odom. Back set from the libero Smevog, and it was Losi with a good swing on it. Kanter back row. Setting middle this time. Thomas in dugout. Out wide, San Giacomo, and that was not kept up by Smevog. It's Julia's 4th kill. A legacy Bronco, Julia San Giacomo, 4th generation. Her parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents all went to Santa Clara. Taylor Odom will serve. Odom, a redshirt senior from Bellevue in the Seattle area. Low C. Block took some steam off that one. San Giacomo, but great blocking coverage by Odom. She'll try the double block again. Sent over by Low C. Here's San Giacomo. From the back row, Schwartz. Easy enough for Kanter. Losi with the kill. Nicely done by Laptahevi Losi, all Mountain West last year. Despite missing 7 matches due to injury, she did average 3.1 kills per set and had 50 blocks. They graduated 1 all Mountain West player from a year ago, and Luisa Andrade from Brazil. And set middle has worked out just fine for Santa Clara. That's Alexa Dreyer with her 6th kill, hitting .545 now. Broncos 4 points away as Light comes in for Cameron Kawili. Light service. Schwartz gets the return. A nice dig from Liliana. San Giacomo, good up there by Smevog from the back row, and the roll shot not there for Losi. And the attacking issues continue for San Jose State, hitting -54 in the set. It's better than what it was as Light sends it into the net. 15 serving 22, and Smevog will serve. Her high school's career digs leader at Santiago High and Corona in the Inland Empire, the 9.51. Overpass, Schwartz takes advantage. This is the first of 3 matches this weekend for these teams. This is the South Bay Battle Tournament. Will be Queens of Silicon Valley. It's San Jose State, Santa Clara, Marist, and Northern Colorado. Back set. And Nelson tooling the block, and San Jose State showing some toughness here, not conceding this set by any stretch. Santa Clara will play Marist on Friday, Northern Colorado on Sunday. Excuse me, Saturday. And Schaefer gets the kill there to stop the mini run from San Jose State. A little 3-0 spurt there for the Spartans. And Julia San Giacomo will try to end this set on her service. They'll take a couple of points. Marist 0-6, Northern Colorado 4-2 coming into tonight's action. They will play later on. Nelson. Good job there from the back row. It's Losi. Free balled over. Another good long rally here. Set up for Alexa Dreyer to terminate. Set point for the Broncos. Northern Colorado, they're in the stands now. They will again be taking on the Marist Red Foxes. And can they get it over? Great effort there by Losi. Kanter down the line with authority. So the Broncos have been all over San Jose State through 2 sets, taking the first 25-16 and the second 25-17. And And with the set break in between sets 2 and 3, we'll send it to the next part of our interview with Erin Lindsay.
She has a lot more to work on.
I mentioned you were an assistant the last 3 years, 1 at Illinois, 2 at Stanford, all under Kevin Hambly, winning a national title last year with the Cardinal. What was it like for you working under Hambly and coaching such talented players like a Jenna Gray?
Yeah, I loved it. It was a blast. Kevin and I have been friends for a long time, but this was the first opportunity. Illinois was the first opportunity that we got to work together, and he gave me a call when I was at Dartmouth, and we'd always kind of talked about hopefully working together at some point, but I was really grateful that it came to fruition. He is a really special volleyball mind, and his work ethic is insane. And so it really trains you, I would say, to know and to think in a way as a coach of what could we be doing to help our student athletes, and really problem solving in that way, and finding a solution for every possible scenario, and really studying it. And so for me, I would say that's where most of my growth was, is I had a lot of those same ideas or same thoughts, but didn't realize the level they could be executed and how much work could go into 1 or 2 points, basically. And that matters a lot at that level. Like, that's the difference of a national championship or not. And I think that it's different when you're building a program, and it's different when you have to clean up. It's not about that 1 or 2 points. It's about putting together larger sets of points. But I think approaching it from that way as a staff is really important, because it's about us being able to serve the student athletes and do our job so well that we can basically remove the barriers that the athletes may feel in being able to just go out and perform at their best and be together and have a great time doing it. And so I learned so much more about how to create that in program management, and then also as a head coach in working with Kevin.
So to follow up on that, you were a head coach before that, Dartmouth for 5 years. So it sounds like his coaching style and influence kind of changed the way you look at the head coaching position?
Yeah, a little bit. I would say it's more in the straight execution of it, and then maybe in discipline in some details. Okay. So I would say philosophically, I'm coming at it the same way as a head coach. And I think that the things that I think make me a strong head coach are the same as what I was able to do at Dartmouth. I think that it was a lot of finessing and tweaking and figuring out how to best execute some of the things I was already trying to do, but now I feel like I can do them at a higher level because of my experience with his program.
Welcome back to Levy Center, folks. Santa Clara 1 set away from improving to 7-1. They had 6 wins all of last year, went 6-24. And Santa Clara looking to get their 7th win to eclipse their win total from all of last season. They could do it with a 1 more set victory here against San Jose State. As the Broncos took the first set 25-16 and the second 25-17. Kevin Dan on the call for you this evening. So this is part of the South Bay Battle Tournament. Northern Colorado and Marist will face off tomorrow at noon here at Levy Center. So it'll be 2 games in a day for both Northern Colorado and Marist. The Bears are here, the UNC Bears. Marist, they might still be getting into town. And Gretchen Reinert will serve to start off this 3rd set. The Broncos hitting 270 as a team. San Jose State just 26. Allison Kanter and Alexa Dreyer both with 7 kills. Kanter with 8 digs and 2 blocks. So she's approaching a double-double, as is Liliana Light with 11 assists and 9 digs. Haley Nelson, 7 kills to lead San Jose State, and already a double-double for Mamie Gerard, 13 assists and 11 digs to go along with her 2 kills. And here we go. Reinert gets us underway in the 3rd set. Low C tooling the block, and San Jose State gets the first point. And Losi will go back to serve. Excuse me, that's Grajeda on the service, and it goes long. Michelle Schaefer. She's serving. Gerard on the back set, Nelson for the back row. A full stretch there, Reinert. And it goes long. So the Spartans back up by 1. Gerard will serve. 2-time All-State at Zionsville High in Noblesville, Indiana. That's where she's from. Michelle Gotchka can't get it over. And she's out there to start the 3rd set. Michelle played a little bit earlier on. Much better start to this set for San Jose State. What a dig there by Tabia Schwartz, with 1 fist keeping that one up. Looked like Kanter had a sure kill. Instead, Losi gets the termination. Montehavi Losi with her 6th kill. And San Jose State showing they will not go away easy. Now, they've come back from 1-2-0 set deficit earlier. That was their last win against North Texas last weekend in a match played in San Luis Obispo. Roll shot from Kanter, and Gerard didn't have the right touch. So Kanter with 8 kills. She had quite the match in the 5-set loss to Fresno State, did Allison. 19 kills and 18 digs. Now, of course, you play 5 sets, you're going to get some big numbers in a match, but still nicely done for Allison, who hit 233 in that match, and on the season is hitting 357. She's hitting 333 tonight. That 357 hitting percentage is 2nd on the team. Trailing only Taylor Odom. Oh, excuse me, it's 3rd. Alexa Dreyer, 402. Taylor Odom just ahead of her, 359. San Giacomo dugout. She's north of 340 coming into this one. Double block. It's Odom and Kawili. A 3 serving 4. Couple in a row for the Broncos. Out digging San Jose State 36-35, out blocking them 6-2 for your defensive numbers. From the back row, Schwartz got the tape, slowed it up for a dig for Schaefer, and there is San Giacomo just along. I think, yeah, Erin Lindsay's going to challenge this one. I think she thought there was a touch at the net. That's what Santa Clara is challenging. It was ruled no touch
We are having a video review.
And so here comes the video review. If it stays this way, it'll be 5-3 San Jose State. While we have the time, Bronco fans, Santa Clara Athletics wants to connect with you on social media. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat for exclusive content of your favorite teams that call the Mission Campus home. Use the hashtag #StampedeTogether when posting about the Broncos this season. And join the conversation tonight. For the latest scores, stats, and team info, visit the official website of SCU Athletics at SantaClaraBroncos.com. Exciting time on campus. School's going to be starting up in about a week and a half or so. Soccer season underway, volleyball underway, water polo season just starting. They're still taking a look at it. Our first referee is Michael Yoshikawa. Second referee, Brian Brink. Line judges, Vince Hall and Tyrone Toloi. Some other news around campus earlier this morning. The first wall was installed for the Stephen C. and Patricia A. Schott Athletic Excellence Center, right adjacent to the Levy Center. Yeah, I was here on campus Tuesday. Didn't see much of anything. Come today, and sure enough, there are the walls. They're up. And that'll be ready next year. Should be a great facility. As our officials still looking at it. Again, this is the South Bay Battle Tournament. Noon tomorrow here at Levy Center. If you want to see some extra volleyball, Northern Colorado is taking on Marist. Later that night at 6, it'll be Santa Clara and Marist. And then Saturday at 1, Santa Clara and Northern Colorado. The Bears are in attendance tonight, taking this one in. Call is upheld. So 5-3, San Jose State with the lead, as Aaron Lindsay is getting further explanation from Brian Brink, who was the one looking at it. Losi on the standing float serve, sending it over. Overpass, and Giacomo sent back. Back set back to Julia via Schaefer, and she finds the floor. San Giacomo with her 5th kill and 21 attacks. And 22 attacks, rather. 5 kills, 4 digs. Schaefer with 10 assists now. 6 kills, 6 digs. She had a triple-double against Marshall earlier this year. If this goes 4 sets, she could very easily get that triple-double again. Of course, Michelle would rather this not go 4. The Spartans providing some solid resistance here to start the 3rd, and up 7-4 after San Giacomo couldn't handle that serve from Smebog. Smebog had a career-high 34 digs in that win against North Texas. It was the 8th most digs in a single match in San Jose State history. That's a good serve, too. Kanter can't deal with that one. Back-to-back aces for Smebog. Came into this match with 4 of them. And now the Spartans doubling up Santa Clara here early in the third. San Giacomo, better pass this time, gets it back. But the block was ready for San Jose State. And Aaron Lindsay's going to call timeout. We'll step aside as well as the Spartans have built a 5-point lead here in the first set, up 9-4 on the Broncos. This is Santa Clara Volleyball on the WCC Network. Welcome back to Levy Center. Santa Clara trailing 9-4. But up 2-0 set-wise on San Jose State, who is 3-3. After this weekend, the Spartans head to New York to take on LIU, Brooklyn, and Columbia. Alexa Dreyer out of the middle. And that's how you get back on serve after that 4-0 San Jose State scoring run. And Dreyer now with 8 kills, hitting .615. Service from Light. Back set, a little too much on it. Roll shot it over nicely by Nelson. And the Spartans get right back on serve. Grajeda with the kill. Yet to record a block in this one. 10th all-time in program history in total blocks. Tied for 10. That serve well long. And so the Broncos get a quick side out due to the service error from Haley Nelson. Here's San Giacomo serving. 5 kills, 4 digs, and a block for Julia. Oh, great service. Just kept up by Losi. And then the free ball, or the roll shot, I should say, was perfectly placed. And the Spartans lead 11-6 as San Giacomo will be subbed out in favor of Gajka. That was Grajeda on the roll shot. She's got 4 kills now. Schwartz sends it over. Good pass by Gajka. The back set, Schaefer right to Schwartz. Losi blocked out. And she tools the block, not the Havi Losi. And the Spartans looking very strong here in the third set, figuring some things out. That serve is long. From Tavea Schwartz. The last couple of points from Santa Clara have come via the service error. There's Gretchen Reinert. Oh, San Jose State never had a chance. Off the tape. And Reinert gets the ace. Was a 7-2 run for San Jose State before Santa Clara took the last 2 points. Reinert, that being her first ace, also has 8 digs and 3 assists. Coming into this one, led the team with 4 digs per set on the dot, 108 digs. And into the net there was Losi. So 3 in a row for the Broncos as they work their way back in this set, trying to keep the hope alive for a sweep. Over on 2. Great idea there by Gerard. Looked like that first ball would have gone over, so she just helped get it over quicker. A service from Grajeda. Free ball from Schaefer. Good placement on that one. Saw an open spot on the court. Gotchka the dig. Here's Kanter. Right in front of Schwartz it lands.
On the kill, Bronco point. Substitution, Santa Clara in the match. Number 7, Michelle Schaefer to serve.
Michelle Schaefer will serve. Broncos within 3. Losi over the double. Gotchka is there. Here's Kanter. Sets it over right to Losi. Over on 2 this time. Odom ready. The lefty Kawili. Oh, toured the tape, did the ball there, and then decided to land back on the San Jose State side of things. So a 7-2 run for San Jose State has been countered by a 5-1 run for Santa Clara. It's served from Schaefer. Losi. Gotchka had a little bit of trouble with that, and the Broncos can't get it over on 3.
San Jose State. Number 2, maybe Gerard to serve for the Spartans.
Gerard. Jump service. Good pass that time from Gotchka. Kanter in system. And Kawili taps it over. Broncos back within 2. San Giacomo going to come in as we get the substitution. Gotchka out. Kanter will serve. Good serve. Free balled over. This is for San Giacomo. Just forces it past the San Jose State block. And now the Broncos cooking. Timeout San Jose State, and head coach Jolene Shepard said, well, with the time, let's hear more of that interview with Aaron Lindsay.
Well, turning our attention to this weekend, 3 matches in 3 days. San Jose State Thursday, Marist Friday, Northern Colorado Saturday. What are some of the challenges these teams pose that concern you?
Yeah, I think the teams are scrappy, and I love that. I love it. I just love it when teams come at us, because I tell our team all the time that we want to be pushed. Like, we want to be pushed to figure out a different solution on how to beat someone. And so I think that from what I've seen from these teams, San Jose State is the team I've watched the most so far, just because they're the ones that were playing first. And so I've seen them on film more than the other 2 right now. But I would say they scrap. They work hard. They're together as a team. And I think anytime you face a team like that, it's a challenge. And that's how Bakersfield was. And in the first set, like, they were just on it and on us. And so I'm really excited for that. I'm excited to see who we are at home, too. I think that some of it is us getting into our home preparation and who we're going to be and how we're going to defend our court and how we're going to get after it. So I'm excited to see that, which doesn't have as much to do with the opponent, but I think that that's an important piece for us this weekend.
With more, Kanter serving. A chance to tie things up here, just beyond the midpoint of the 3rd set. Losi, high and wide. Both coaches, Shepherdson and Lindsay, with 1 timeout at their disposal in the 3rd. San Jose State got out to a 12-6 lead. Since then, it's been 8-2 Santa Clara. Kanter. Some side spin on that service. San Jose State can have to free ball it over. Great opportunity to take the lead here. Odom with the kill. Beautifully set up there by Schaefer. And Santa Clara on a 4-0 scoring run has the lead. 9-2 run overall over the last 11 points. More perspiration on the San Jose State side of the floor. Here comes Kanter. Oh, way long. Allison's had a very good match to this point, though. 9 kills, 8 digs, 2 blocks. Losi, the leading attacker for San Jose State, with 8 kills with the serve there. This is San Giacomo. The block held her up there. From the back row, Losi. Latehevi Losi puts San Jose State back in charge. Very competitive third set. The first two owned by Santa Clara, 25-16 and 25-17, first and second sets respectively. This one will be much closer. Cross court goes wide for Kawili, and San Jose State up 2. If you're Aaron Lindsay, how many more points until you call the timeout? It's been 3 straight for San Jose State. Now Taylor Odom says you can hold on to that timeout, coach. She's had the last couple of kills for Santa Clara, as Taylor and the redshirt senior will go back to serve. Odom with 4 kills and 4 blocks. Off the tape. That's a tough one to deal with. Nicely done by Smivog. The roll shot over the double block was perfectly placed. And so the Spartans up 2 after that Haley Nelson kill. And Nelson had trouble with that roll shot in the second set. That one was beautiful. Dreyer sent back. But the set this time for Kawili. San Giacomo. Well, the block has been there for San Jose State here as of late, and they get a touch of the net and another kill for the Spartans, who have gone on a 5-1 run. Spartans by 3 as Smivog will serve. That was Tobias Schwartz. Schwartz with their second kill. Good pass that time. Kawili with the left. And Spartans into the net there. Point for Santa Clara, as Liliana Light will come in for Kawili. Light 1 dig away from a double-double. 12 assists, 9 digs for Liliana, also a block and a kill. 17 serving 19. Back set, and Grajeda put it where the Broncos weren't. An old saying in sports, baseball hit it where they ain't. Same could be said there in volleyball, at least on that last point. So Nelson will serve 2017, and it's a 6-2 run for San Jose State. Free ball. Schwartz. Reiner with the dig. Here's Schaefer. And Long. I think she thought there was a touch. And Aaron Lindsay's going to call for time. 21-17 San Jose State. And we'll hear more of that interview with Aaron Lindsay right now.
Northern Colorado does some different stuff with their offense. They have their outside swing hit, and so they'll be coming from different places on the court. And so I think it's going to be really important for our blockers to ID quickly their attackers and what routes they're running, and that'll be a good challenge for us in our blocking system.
What outside of what you just mentioned about kind of IDing Northern Colorado hitters, we come to the final couple of questions here. What will be the keys to another successful weekend for the Broncos?
Yeah, I think we're really trying to keep that focus in our system as we've been talking about this whole preseason, but then being able to step up our execution. So we're talking a lot in our blocking. I mean, our blocking numbers have actually been really good, but there's still a lot of work for us to do to get more positive touches. And so we've been stuffing balls, which is what you see in the statistics, like the box score. But there are times when we're getting what we would consider a negative touch on the ball. It's a ball that, hits the block that we're not able to pick up with our defenders. And so we want to limit those. So we either want the hitter hitting around our block into our defenders, or we want to slow down the ball in a way that it's an easy ball for our defenders. And so that's a lot about our hands getting over on the other side of the net.
Back out of the timeout. Santa Clara is out of them now in this third set, trailing 21-17. Nelson serving. Overpass there, but Santa Clara survives, and San Giacomo tools the block, I should say. San Giacomo gets her 7th kill. And the Broncos not saying die in this third set. Julia will serve. There's a discussion at the net here. Jolene Shepherdson discussing something with the officials. She's talking about something about number of touches. She was holding 3 fingers up. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary there. Maybe she was saying that should have been 4 hits for Santa Clara. And it looks like we're going to have a challenge by San Jose State. And we will, I believe they haven't announced it yet. But it looks like that's what it's going to be. And yeah, they're pulling up a replay, so we'll hear more of that interview with Aaron Lindsay right now.
And so we're working on that a lot in practice, because I feel like our blocking system and what we're looking at is getting there. And now it's just a matter of cleaning up that execution. So that'll be a big piece for us. The other piece is we're just constantly working with our hitters on getting good spacing so we can take big attacks and have good range. And I think this will be a good weekend and opportunity to get that back going. I mean, we've had great offensive numbers, I would say, so far, but I think we can continue to raise the bar and make sure that we're in rhythm in our system more frequently.
Well, the call is overturned. So it'll be San Jose State point and serve, leading 22-17. Points wearing thin for Santa Clara if they want to sweep Sparty. And a solo block for Grajeda. Now has 10th all to herself in San Jose State program history for career blocks. That was block number 287 for her career. Serve goes long. 18 serving 23. Well, that stopped a 9-2 run for San Jose State. San Giacomo serving. .65 Frosch gets it over. Schwartz tools the block. Set point Spartans. No, just pulled away from Santa Clara here at the end of this set. So Gajka will come in for San Giacomo. Schwartz will serve. Good pass. Schaefer sent back. Michelle cranks one away and puts it down. Schaefer, her 7th kill. She has 15 assists and 7 digs. It's looking like she'll have ample opportunity to get to that triple-double. She had the first triple-double in Santa Clara in 16 years. With that effort against Marshall. Block there for the Broncos. 20 serving 24. Not so fast on a 4th set, say Santa Clara. From the back row, Nelson. Losi terminates the point and set. Getting it past Michelle Schaefer. So the Spartans live to fight a 4th set, 25-20, taking down the Broncos in this one. We'll come back with the 4th set. After this, we'll hear more of that Aaron Lindsay interview right now. Coach, we'll end on this. Outside of success on the court, I know you want to get the student athletes out in the community, utilize their impact as role models. So I was wondering if you could kind of expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, I just think that we have a great opportunity, and our athletes have a great opportunity to play Division I sports and to be healthy and to be able-bodied and to be able to represent this institution. And I look at it as it's our responsibility to then use that and use our gifts to go and share that with people who may not have as much as we have. And so that's just the way we talk about it in our program. And so we just try and find opportunities to do that any way we can. And so, sometimes it'll be the whole team going to the food bank. Other times it'll be a couple of our athletes, going to go to, practice at a middle school. But I just think it's a good way for our program and our team and our student athletes to learn how they can impact others around them in the community and in the world.
Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Back here at Levy Center, the Bronco Athletic Fund aims to provide all Santa Clara student athletes with the resources necessary to compete for championships and succeed in the classroom. To make a donation and learn how your gift impacts Bronco Athletics, visit santaclarabroncos.com/Bronco Athletic Fund. 4th set coming up between Santa Clara and San Jose State. The Broncos took the first 2 sets 25-16, 25-17 before San Jose State erased a 15-14 deficit, went on a 9-2 run and eventually took the set 25-20. Kevin Dano on the call, David Gentili, our executive producer, Marley Nicholas, our camera operator. Reinert, Kanter, Schaefer, Dreyer, Light, and San Giacomo on the floor for Santa Clara. Looks like we're going to see Dre Fresenius for the first time. A setter by trade. Mamie Gerard is still in there. Fresenius will serve. It's Fresenius, Smevog, and Nelson in the back row. Gerard, Losi, and Grajeda in the front row. So Dre Fresenius, the freshman from Laguna Niguel, she's played 4 sets this year. 3.5 assists per set, 4 digs, 3 aces, no errors. Until right then. Apologies to the Fresenius family. So San Giacomo will serve. So the Broncos get the first point of the 4th set. And what a kill there for Thaliana Grajeda. Been all Mountain West honorable mention last year. She had 103 blocks as a freshman, 84 blocks each of the last 2 seasons, up to 16 this year. The pass from Reinert from the back row, San Giacomo. Roll shot it over. Out wide for Kanter. Allison Kanter is the first Bronco to 10 kills and matches Losi for San Jose State with that number. Now she's 2 digs shy of a double-double. Reinert serving. She's got 10 digs to lead all Broncos in that category. From the back row, Nelson. Long. So the Broncos taking 3 of the first 4 points of the 4th set. The last win for Santa Clara was a sweep of the side formerly coached by Jolene Shepardson, CSU Bakersfield. Same day as the 5-set loss to Fresno State. That was last Friday. San Giacomo at 17 kills in those 3 sets, hit 424. Odom gets her 5th kill right there. She's hitting 286 this evening. 5 kills, 5 blocks. The leading blocker in this match. Santa Clara out blocking. The Spartans 7-4, and there's a double block. It makes it 4-2. And to correct a couple of points earlier, Haley Nelson had the kill. There was a touch at the net. So apologies on the incorrect score given by me for that point a couple of points ago. It is 4-3 now. San Jose State trailing Santa Clara. Saw what I thought was a kill and then went to look down at my notes. It's 3 serving 4. Losi on the service there. From the back row, San Giacomo. And Nelson into the net on that swing. So the Broncos lead by 2. 5-3. Nelson tapping it over. Good coverage by Light. San Giacomo can't quite power it through the double. This is Thomason. Nice dig in the back row. Schaefer. Back set. Oh, good dig, Kanter. San Giacomo can't clear the net on that swing. San Giacomo usually very efficient, but same number of kills and errors in 33 attacks. That number being 6. Smevog serving. gets the kill, got a touch of the net. Her second. 7 different Broncos with at least 2 kills. As Odom serves. Schwartz tools the block for San Jose State. So we go back and forth between a 1- and 2-point Santa Clara lead. Nelson serving. San Giacomo. Aaron Lindsay calling her a special player. You can see why on that swing. Her 7th kill. Light will serve. Goes down the line with that one. Good pass by Schwartz. Back row attack. Losi is long. So now the Broncos creating a little bit of separation. Looking to put this one away in 4. Long from Nelson. Maybe another point or 2, and we'll see a San Jose State timeout. It's been on Light service. The dump, but San Giacomo tips it back over. Nicely done by Julia. The rally continues. Schaefer off the back set and double blocked down by Schwartz and Grajeda.
On the block point, San Jose State.
6 serving, 9. Fresenius back in and serving. Went to Dana Hills High. Was a Dana Point Times Girls Athlete of the Year. Also was first team All-County in tennis. Fresenius with the second ball there. And long from Losi. San Giacomo will serve. Fresenius coming in as a serving specialist as Schwartz gets back in for San Jose State. Now San Giacomo out, Michelle Gajka in. The senior from San Francisco. Her parents are from Poland, but she was born in SF. Back row attack from Schwartz. A set from Dreyer to Schaefer. Hey, it works. Alexa Dreyer, not normally a setter, does have her second helper tonight. On the season, Alexa now with 6 assists. She had 20 last year. A senior from San Mateo, transfer from UCLA. Out wide and powering it through the double block. Latahevai Losi. Well, was one of the top discus throwers in her area. Won the NCS title in the discus. Threw it more than 145 feet. There she is again, tapped over. This is Schaefer. And the block lands just in. So Grajeda will get the block. 11-8. Make it 12-8. Serve goes into the net.
That's a point for the Broncos. 25 Richard Reinert to serve.
So Reinert serving. And roll shotted down by Nelson.
Nelson with a kill point, San Jose State.
So 9 serving 12.
To Mimi Gerard to serve.
There's Gerard. It goes long. So service there. Makes Santa Clara +3 on the serve. 11 errors, 4 aces for San Jose State. 6 errors, 2 aces for Santa Clara. Nelson, big up there from Gajka, but maybe a little too much. As Losi will serve. 10 coming 13. Kanter. Oh, good up there by Losi. Free balled by Schwartz. Opportunity here for Santa Clara. Out of the middle, Odom. And Smevog did her best to get something on it, but too much. And it lands wide. And a Santa Clara side out. 14 serving 10. With Kanter serving. She's got the double-double. 10 kills, 10 digs. Make it 11 off that swing. San Giacomo trying to cut one. Goes wide. San Jose State hanging in there. Smevog serving. Schaefer, San Giacomo. Roll shot it over. Schaefer going out wide. This is San Giacomo down the line, and Gerard looked like that caught one of her fingers funny, as it's 15-11. Broncos leading by 4.
15-10 over the serve for the Broncos.
And so Odom will serve. Wide from Schwartz.
That's wide, Broncos point.
Broncos up by 5. They led 11-6 at one point. And a timeout called by Jolene Shepherdson. We'll take the break. This is Santa Clara Volleyball on the WCC Network. (16-11) Santa Clara, the Broncos trying to wrap this one up in 4. Still got some work to do. Took the first 2 sets, 25-16, 25-17. San Jose State taking third, 25-20. This is Odom serving. Broncos out hitting San Jose State for the match, 198-102. Back set to Nelson, and the attack is wide. So Santa Clara gets the point on the Jolene Shepherdson timeout. Good second touch there from Gerard. Lights. And overpass. San Giacomo cleans it up. San Giacomo with her 9th kill. go along with 5 digs. Michelle Schaefer is approaching another triple-double. More on that after this point as Nelson tools the block. Like I said, 12 serving 18. So Schaefer with 8 kills, 19 assists, and 9 digs. And had that big triple-double against Marshall earlier this year. As that's sent over by Dreyer. Quick side out for Santa Clara. Schaefer had 12 kills, 24 assists, and 11 digs to go along with 4 blocks. She hit 360 in that 4-set victory over Marshall. So she didn't need 5 sets to get a triple-double. Joust won by Santa Clara. Another joust. And tap down. Alexa Dreyer doing some serious work at the net. And the second and final timeout called by Jolene Shepherdson. As the Broncos have opened up an 8-point lead in the 4th set. Dreyer up to 10 kills to match Allison Kanter. As the Broncos are 5 points away from upping their win total from all of 2018. Bronco fans, Bucky's Kids Club is the official kids club of Santa Clara Athletics. Membership gets your child into nearly every SCU athletic event, a t-shirt and much more. For more information and to sign up online, go to santaclarabroncos.com/Bucky's Kids Club. Mentioned the triple-double for Michelle Schaefer against Marshall. A couple of double-doubles tonight. Light with 14 assists, 12 digs. Mentioned Kanter's 10 kills and 12 digs. We'll hear from Aaron Lindsay and a player after the game. Double-double for Latahevi Losi of San Jose State. 12 kills and 10 digs. And Mamie Gerard, 31 assists and 17 digs for the Spartans. So Light will serve. No timeouts remaining for San Jose State. Still both at the disposal for Aaron Lindsay. On the back row, it's Losi. Blocked. Alexa Dreyer there with support from Schaefer. Alexa Dreyer has controlled the end of this 4th set. Won a couple of jousts. Had the block there. It's her second block. Taylor Odom leads all blockers with 6. Out of the middle, Grajeda. And she has had a nice match. 8 kills, hitting 375, 3 digs. Credited with 1 block, had the solo stuff. Thought she went up on another. There's Fresenius, long on the service. And that'll bring in Michelle Gajka for San Giacomo. Gajka, a couple of attacks, no kills, 1 error, does have 2 digs. I believe she's played in 3 of the sets tonight. Back set, Reiner got there. Free balled over by Gajka. Back set, Grajeda. Light keeps it up. Here's Schaefer through the double. Nice dig, Nelson. Free balled by Losi. Dreyer on the quick attack. On the overpass, Alexa Dreyer dominating the net once more. 2 points away from a 7-1 start. Well, the Broncos had so many injuries last year. It's tough to have any sort of consistency. As we have some sort of a discussion at the scorers table. Quite sure what the issue is, but again, Santa Clara won 6 matches all of last year. They were 6-24, already 6 wins this year, and 2 points away from win number 7. As the previous play is under review. We did not get a word as to what is being reviewed here. I'm trying to remember this last point. But Santa Clara really closing in on already a big improvement over last season. Mentioned all the injuries last year. Really didn't have a consistent lineup all season long. They had lost a couple of first-team All-WCC players from the 2017 season in Kristen Mead and Jensen Cunningham. So you add those losses with the injuries and you get 6-24. This is what you can challenge. We weren't told what it was, but whether a ball was ruled in and out and whether the ball contacted a player before landing out. 2, whether the ball contacted a player, including a team that may have had 4 or more ball contacts before returning to the opponent's court. Whether a net fault occurred, that was number 3, and number 4, whether a service foot fault occurred, or whether a back row player was an illegal player. That is what can be reviewed. Thank you, David Gentili. And our guess is that it might have been a net fault, is what is being challenged at least. So the call's overturned. And so it's 14 serving 22 instead of 23 serving 13. So Grajeda will serve. Floated over. Broncos have trouble with the serve. Schaefer nearly went into the net there. Kanter connects. (23-14). Allison Kanter with her 11th. Dreyer serving way long there. (15 serving 23), Mamie Gerard. Into the net, match point Santa Clara. 24-15, looking to close things out right here with the Schaefer service. And the Spartans live to fight another point. (24-16). Air, this one's over, and the Broncos improved to 7-1, eclipsing their win total from the entire 2018 season when they went 6-24. It's a great start to the Aaron Lindsay era as Santa Clara takes down San Jose State in 4 sets. We'll be joined by Aaron Lindsay and a player momentarily. As she will make her way up to the broadcast position after a few words with her players. And a nice win here for Santa Clara, who out-hit San Jose State 207-96. They hit an even 200 in that decisive 4th set, when San Jose State hit just 32. Other numbers: assists 42-39 Santa Clara. Service aces 2 for the Broncos, 4 for the Spartans. Errors on the service 14 for San Jose State, 8 for Santa Clara. The Spartans ended up out digging the Broncos 56-54. The Broncos out blocking San Jose State 9-5. As up next for the Broncos will be a date with Marist at 6 tomorrow night. And then on Saturday, a 1 p.m. start time against Northern Colorado to finish up the South Bay Battle Tournament. So Lindsay, and the stats from SID Sean Nestor as we await her presence up here momentarily. The Broncos off to this 7-1 start. Individually, double-doubles for Allison Kanter and Liliana Light. Kanter 11 kills and 12 digs. And Light with 15 assists and 13 digs. Michelle Schaefer flirted with a triple-double tonight with 8 kills, 20 assists, and 9 digs to go along with 2 blocks. Taylor Odom, 6 kills and 6 blocks. And someone who I thought was really impressive, especially late, Alexa Dreyer, 10 kills and 2 blocks. We'll get Aaron's thoughts on all those players as she makes her way up to our broadcast position now. Again, the set scores 25-16, 25-17, 20-25, and 25-16. So a pretty convincing 4-set victory here for Santa Clara tonight. And San Jose State will get ready to deal with Northern Colorado tomorrow night before taking on Marist on Saturday. Erin Lindsay making her way over here now. A chance to talk with Santa Clara head volleyball coach as we get here. And Erin, first off, congratulations. This is a team that won just 6 matches all of last year, already 7 matches this year. How did this one feel?
It felt great. It felt great. It's always, it can be a little more nerve-wracking than you think in your first home match because you're in front of your crowd. And I think for this team who didn't win a ton here last year, I think there were some nerves in it. And so I was just really proud of how focused we came out. And we'll continue to work and get better and really show teams who we are at home.
Well, it didn't seem from the outsider's perspective, the nerves didn't show on the court, but when did you feel like your team really kind of settled into this match?
Probably middle of the first set.
Okay.
San Jose State had been in a 6-2 as far as their offensive system, and they came out in a 5-1. And so there were some adjustments that we had to make based on what we had scouted. And so that always takes a little bit of time. And I think we handled that well, and we made those adjustments, and we continued to play hard and be aggressive through it. But I think in the middle of the first set, we really started feeling it. Our serving was tough, and I think that really put them out of system and off the net, which allowed us opportunities for our defense to be a force.
Yeah, I want to follow up with you on that because it looked like for a great part of that second set where San Jose State just had to send free ball after free ball over. It looked like you had them out of system a lot, especially in that second set.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we pride ourselves in being a tough serving team, and I know sometimes that can be a little rough for fans because it usually also means more errors. But we think that it's really important to serve tough and attack from the service line because it just gives you such an advantage defensively. And so we work on serving a lot in practice, both when we need to put it in, but then also when we're going to go for it.
Let's talk a little bit about a couple of your players who performed well tonight. We'll start with the double-doubles of Allison Kanter and Liliana Light. 15 assists and 13 digs for Lily, who really had a nice match. What did you see from her?
Yeah, Lily defensively is just continuing to improve, and we know that teams like to attack Area 1, which is the right back where our setters are. And so we really ride our right backs to make sure that they are strong defensively. And both she and Michelle have worked really hard at their defense, and I think it showed tonight. San Jose State definitely were going after that part of the court, and Lily stuck in there and dug a lot of balls, and so I thought that was great. Allie has been a really consistent performer for us. She not only is really efficient offensively, but she puts herself in great positions to block balls. She's a primary passer for us. She's just been able to handle a lot of load, and so she's been really steady.
Yeah, I mean, if you're hitting 360 as an outside, you're doing a lot of things right. Well, it took 16 years to have a triple-double, and it almost only lasted another 2 weeks with Michelle Schaefer's 8 kills, 20 assists, and 9 digs. What did you see from her tonight?
Yeah, Michelle's another one of the really stable workhorses for us, and I think sometimes with our team, the way it's built, people forget about her a little bit sometimes. Even though she did lead the team last year in kills, she's in a different position, and I think the right side, she is going to be able to score more as the season goes along, but because she's also setting, she may not get as many reps attacking in practice, and so we have to really work on that and balance it so that she can get in rhythm and be comfortable with Lily. And so a lot of times in these matches, that's when she's getting the reps. And so it's not as perfect as maybe the connections with some of our other hitters, but I feel pretty confident that, 3 weeks to a month from now, we're going to see a lot out of her.
Well, last couple of questions, Aaron. I thought really Alexa controlled the net at the end of the fourth set and really kind of helped put this one away with her 10 kills and 2 blocks.
Yeah, she did. And Alexa's always working, and she's working for the team, and she wants to contribute, and she wants to do everything she can to contribute. And coming into this season, we knew she could be an offensive threat, but we spoke a lot about her needing to be more of a force at the net as a blocker. And she's really taken that to heart and has worked really hard on her blocking and understood that there are going to be some matches where maybe we're not going to be able to get her the ball offensively that much, but that she can have a huge impact as a blocker. And so I think it's great because tonight we saw both things come together. She was great offensively, and she was able to really be a force at the net.
Aaron, we'll get you out of here on this. Marist and Northern Colorado to finish the weekend. What do you see out of those two teams, and what's it going to take to get to 3-0 this weekend?
Yeah, Marist, I think, is still trying to figure themselves out. We've seen some kind of scrap from them on the film, and they've had a couple close ones, but I still think they're trying to figure out a lineup. And so we've seen a lot of different players in, so we're not quite sure what we're going to get across the net, but we will get to see them against Northern Colorado in the morning, and so that'll help us prepare. And then I think Northern Colorado is a team that can be really dangerous. They've played some good competition. They've had some close wins, and I think they know how to compete, and they will run some different plays and routes that we don't necessarily see all the time. And so we'll work really hard. Our assistant coaches work super hard to make sure the scout is really solid so that our athletes can just go out on the floor, know what's coming at them, and feel confident to just go ahead and perform.
Coach, thanks for your time. Congrats on the W.
Thank you so much.
All right, that was Santa Clara head coach Aaron Lindsay joining us here. We'll take a break, come back with more. You're watching Santa Clara Volleyball on the WCC Network. Back here at Levy Center with our player of the match, Alexa Dreyer. Alexa, first off, congratulations on the win. You guys went 6-24 last year. You have already surpassed that win total this season. How does it feel?
Thank you. I mean, it feels great. I feel like we're a very well-rounded team, and we have great players in every position, and it's really comfortable out there because I trust everyone to get a good pass, good set, good kill.
Yeah, and you guys certainly had a lot of nice setting tonight. Good blocking at the net from you and Taylor specifically. What's it like working with a player like Taylor Odom?
It's great. I think we really push each other in practice. I think she's really fiery, and I like to be fiery back, so it's great. And we really always give each other pointers, and she always gives me pointers on her blocks. I give her pointers on hits and stuff, so it's really good relationship.
I wanted to ask you about the end of that fourth set. It really looked like you took control of the net there. You had a couple of jousts that you won, a block, a big kill late, and it kind of really put things away. What was kind of going through your thought process as you guys closed out that match?
I just felt very comfortable throughout the match. Like I said, I trusted everyone to do their jobs, and there wasn't really a moment that I was nervous that we weren't going to be successful. And I think that comfort is different than it was last year, and I think it's great. I really just trust Lily to get a great setup there for me, and I tell her I'm going to put it away if you give it to me.
I was talking with Erin before you came up here, and she was saying first home match of the year, a little bit of nerves. At what point did you kind of feel like you settled into the match?
I think we kind of started off pretty comfortable, actually. We have a few younger players I know get like a little nervous, and I just really try and like calm everyone down. I feel like that's a role that I play, is I try and be like the older person that calms everyone down. And I think we got a little nervous in the third set, but then we just settled back in and played our normal volleyball. Well,
coming up, you have a couple more non-conference foes this weekend. You have Marist and Northern Colorado. How different for you is it as a player when, if you're in conference play, you've seen these teams multiple times, you know what to expect, and you're playing 2 games in a week as opposed to 3 games in 3 days, and you don't quite know what to expect, especially this early on in the season. When you're scouting an opponent, how different is that for you?
Well, our coaches do a great job on the scout. It's very thorough. I just like to keep it like a normal game of volleyball. I treat every game the same. We prepare just as hard for every team, no matter how high they're ranked. That's what Erin's always instilled in us, to always prepare 100%. And yeah.
Well, Alexa, thanks for your time and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That is Alexa Dreyer, Santa Clara Volleyball, joining us after her 10-kill, 2-block performance. Well, that will do it for us tonight. Be with us tomorrow night as Santa Clara takes on Marist at 6 p.m., then Saturday 1 p.m. against Northern Colorado. Ben Ross will have you Friday night. I'll have you Saturday afternoon. A big thank you to our camera operator, Marley Nicholas, and our executive producer, David Gentili. I'm Kevin Dana saying so long from Levy Center. Final score for the final time, Santa Clara 3, San Jose State 1. For more live WCC broadcast features and information, go to watchstadium.com and WCCsports.com. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you so much.